Ooga fucking ooga, cunts, and welcome to the cunt stream.
What the fuck happened?
We got Ruckus, Outlaw, both Igor and Ren, as well as your lovely host, Schmeckle. Samaj is running late, but we decided to say fuck it and get started on this shit.
I just ate a fucking fly or something. Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Is that
you
what
probably
you
ate
said?
your hair. You probably ate your own fucking hair.
Actually, it could have been a wisp of my own hair. There's a good chance, but something just flew the fuck down my throat.
Oh, God. Well, you're starting off right.
We are starting on a strong point tonight, cunts.
Yeah. Today's subject is failure.
Tonight we're going to talk about how failure cannot handle his goddamn fucking booze. He got so drunk that he decided to invite Schmeckle onto one of his streams. And you know what I did? I went on there and I was very polite and calm and reasonable, and I did not say a single thing about him because he was far too drunk and passed out to hear.
Yeah, you also worked his knob because it was very based on your own description.
I wanted to see some
I popped in there. He asked me after spending or asking me if I was
Daft.
You notice his signals breaking as he's admitting to how gay he got with failure.
He got pretty fucking gay.
Yeah.
And I'm gay.
And I'm not saying it's emotional connection type shit, because one day it will become physical. One day I will have my dick inside of failure accomplished. But, I love the man. I love the man deeply. I love the man sexually. I want to rub his body against mine until I am as greasy as a Cuban. One day. It's more than gay. It is deeply, deeply sexual and perverted.
This is fucking gay.
Have you ever beaten your partner with a sock full of chicken fat?
Oh, God.
You have not experienced the love failure and I share.
Is that how fat people do it?
I'm fat, and no, we don't do it that way. What the hell?
I honestly think Schmeckle has visions of just rubbing failure down with butter and then using that to slide on in.
Enough.
You're confusing visions with memories.
I'm fucking dying.
I have memories of spreading butter on failure's memories until they're shiny and delicious. If you make him over salty, then it's too much. You know, you can't lick a nipple for that long if you're just consistently getting salt on your tongue.
Oh, God.
You small amounts of butter. Well, when you're talking about failure nips.
$20 to boot Schmeckle. Chat.
Hey, they didn't boot failure, and I am nowhere near as drunk yet.
We actually can't boot Schmeckle because then the stream will end. I'm sorry.
So $20.
That's a good thing.
$20 to boot Schmeckle.
But since Samaj isn't here to moan, we do have Brockus here to moan for super chats if you guys do decide to.
Hey, I also have my soundboard. I can look up some moan noises.
Nobody wants your goddamn fake-ass pre-recorded moans, Igor. We got a woman and a Brockus here.
Yeah, and they're volunteering Brockus. That's how dry they are. They're Schmeckles. They're volunteering the resident orc to moan for your money.
I get voluntold a lot.
Yeah, I can't help it if I choose to voluntold. I have a price point that you have to donate
Fucking A.
before I moan.
And Chad is asking, why does Schmeckle look like a gay pirate today? The audience, the audience wants to know.
When is that changed?
I'm going to apologize.
Fucking Captain Jack Sparrow and Flash over here.
Give me 1 second. I'm just going to apologize to everybody. Igor, I super apologize to you, but Schmeckle, stop fucking yelling! God fucking damn it! You're gonna blow out your.
I will do it louder.
No, that's because you can put your fucking mic right up to your mouth.
Fatality.
Okay, Schmeckle.
No, but
because
Schmeckle,
I'm wearing a fucking white shirt. And
No,
you were not getting me out of my
wearing
shirt.
that hat, and
Drunk
you're
yet.
wearing a goddamn gold necklace with your shirt unbuttoned. That's why you look like a gay fucking
I
pirate.
never buttoned the full thing to the top. It's horribly uncomfortable.
You're fine. It's fine. You're fine. Just stop. Just no more of the yellings.
Okay, yeah,
Save
can
your
I-
voice.
Can I?
Yes.
I will stop yelling because I did too much Schmeckle saw earlier, and it very much did hurt my throat.
Mm.
But tonight's topic of the night, we have failure cannot handle his booze. We have Andy Worski. Why the fuck ain't he changed it from No Fap Day 6? And JF Gary Epi.
Okay.
Mm.
So
Interesting.
well we'll start with whichever topic interests you cunts the most.
You might
You're
as
not
well
gonna
tell the audience the whole story about you and failure. You know how gay you all got.
Or
Well,
you can talk
yeah.
about why failure got fucking shit faced on that stream.
I don't know why failure got shit faced on that stream. I know you played a part in having him drink the final amount.
I wanted to see his titties.
I don't know why he was drinking tonight or why.
He drunkenly said that he was bored of all the yelling. And there was a lot of yelling. Oh,
Yeah,
look, it's a Samaj.
Samaj is about first. I said I wouldn't yell. It's about
Schmeckle.
fucking time, Samaj.
What?
Hey, you're late. 7 minutes late.
Yeah, we started without you.
He
Hold
had
on.
a pussy to attend to. Give him a break.
Are you actually implying that you started on time?
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
because I'm here. Not really.
Well, that's just weird. All right, that's just bizarre.
All right, so
I thought I was on time, considering that we always start late.
Well, you're late.
I guess
so-
most days you would be on time.
Well,
But in terms of the beef with failure, I was explaining this a little bit before we started. Failure had an entirely legitimate issue with me. Failure has helped us out. The cunt stream in general, since we started. Maybe a little later, like maybe weeks after we started. A lot of the people we know are because of failure. A lot of the good guests we've had are because of failure. And failure was a little hurt that not only did I not ever give him any credit for that, but the first time he ever pissed me off, I cut him out of the fucking stream. It was a decision I made while highly drunk, but it was a decision that I upheld once I sobered up. It was dumb. Failure had a legitimate issue. We've since settled things. Now we are on the path to becoming lovers.
So you're saying
one
friendship
day-
ended with failure. Now you are friends again with failure.
No. A friendship ended with failure. Hey, fuck friendship. Now I'm gonna stick it in his bum.
Nice.
Gay!
Yeah.
No. It's straight. Actually, failure has a weird genetic disease. His asshole is actually a vagina. So it's actually incredibly straight for me to fuck him in.
So is that what you tell yourself when you're drinking yourself into a stupor to fuck him in the ass?
Yeah, that's how I deal with it. How I get by.
fuck.
Well, fuck.
But yeah, as far as failure's drinking tonight goes,
That was the
It was
best
so good.
goddamn Kumite
I'm
I've
not
ever
the
seen.
greatest goddamn person to criticize.
That was
But
the best shit ever.
he drank too much. He drank too much tonight. He drank more than I don't know if he drank more than I've ever drank on a stream, but he got far more drunk than I've on the stream. He's gonna wake up, look at this stream, and be in a bad mood. I think.
Well, you'll know come noonish our time when the next Kumite or Failure Terminated stream starts.
I wasn't lying when I was on there when I said, I think it's the most entertaining stream you've ever done, Failure. Just, I don't think it's what his audience is looking for.
You kidding? I laughed my ass off the whole time.
It was a fucking hilarious stream. I mean, I didn't enjoy the singing and dancing. But
Chad is saying he drank nearly a whole bottle of vodka and at least a few shots of moonshine.
Okay, so what happened was he drank the half a bottle of Grey Goose, a little bottle of Jaeger, a little thing of moonshine, and that's all I can remember.
Okay, yeah. So I can certainly understand the drunkenness.
Oh yeah, he was fucking he was hitting it.
Yeah. That's a long trip down to Drunk to Town.
Somebody for being drunk after since the last bit bottle up. He was supposed to take 2 shots, I think, and he just
drank
the rest of it. But yeah, it's something that I think Failure would do really well. He could be very entertaining if he made a regular thing of drunk streams. Just maybe cut the booze in half.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's pocketbook could afford it.
No, and never mind the fucking monetary issues. Just it was entertaining, but it's only entertaining for so long when you're sitting there going, yeah, Schmeckle.
How do you think we feel?
If you want.
Captain Jack? With your fucking top hat over there?
But there's only been the one stream where I've actually become incoherent. And with Failure, it's the same situation.
But the question the chat wants to know, Schmeckle, is will you return the gold doubloons to get rid of Davy Jones' curse?
I wear a white shirt and you think I'm a pirate.
The gayest pirate I've ever seen.
I look the same as I look every other goddamn day, but I'm wearing a white shirt.
Why are you yelling, Schmeckle? It's okay.
Because he knows he's a butt pirate.
We still love you.
Max, no yells.
We still love you because you're the gay pirate.
Stop trying to calm me down.
Take off your shirt.
I am on a quest to embarrass myself more than Failure did.
Show me your tits.
You started off.
I don't have vodka to go yet.
Show me your tits.
All on my forehead.
You already started off perfectly if that's the plan, because you started off by choking on your own, I don't know.
Yeah,
hair.
I don't know what the fuck got into my throat when I started.
Now everyone needs to clip that out of context and be like, I don't know what went down my throat.
I'm a man now.
I'm a man now.
I'm a man now.
No, wait. That brings up something I'd very much like to talk about.
Oh God.
Go on.
Fuck me.
There have been a lot of people over the past couple months that I have spoken a lot of shit about, who I actually don't really have much of an issue with. There's Jeff Holiday. There's Tonkasaw. There's Failure Accomplished. There's fucking other people. I do have an issue with a couple people, and Prince of Queens. Prince of Queens is on that list. He is.
He is referred to.
What's a nice way to say that somebody's fucking nuts?
Mentally unhinged.
Yeah, I'd say that's the nicest.
That still sounds really mean, though.
Okay.
Schmeckle. To put this into perspective, Prince of Queens, who we've had on our channel once, and we've been on his channel, has actually stated
than your average bear.
He's stated that we're friends of his, and he when he's been on, he's been nice. You know, when we were on his channel, he was nice. When he was on ours, he was nice. But that's the thing. It's like it's weird. It's like we don't know him.
Oh my god.
But no, he's an actually he's not right. His brain don't work right.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't he admit to recently to within the last few months to having a drinking issue, or am I wrong on that?
No, he has actually in the last few months denied having a drinking issue.
Okay.
American Phoenix.
Rampantly accused of it. And
There's
again,
super chat.
not the person to criticize.
Thank you for correcting me. I don't want to speak.
Boys never shut the fuck up.
I know. I'm trying.
But no,
Yes, we know
is
$5 from American Phoenix.
Oh,
he-
hey,
look,
somebody
read
else
it.
wasn't paying
Then
attention
fucking
to the
read
fucking
it.
super chat.
Yeah,
What do you know?
read it out loud.
Perfect timing. I just finished a workout out. I'm going to get thin and sexy for my girl. She deserves a good-looking man, and I'm going to do my best to provide.
American Phoenix, I'm gonna travel down there, take you away from your girl so she never sees you again. Plant my seed inside your asshole, then get you the multiple performed like needed surgeries to have my child in your belly. Then once the child pumps out, I'm gonna call it American Phoenix and punch it in the face and say you remind me of your other daddy.
Hey, Macho Man Randy Savage, shut the fuck up.
Schmeckle, you promised. You promised you weren't gonna
Schmeckle.
yell
We have
at me.
the cocaine.
I'm sorry. I Schmeckle. I'm fine with all the jokes, but Schmeckle sounds kind of sensitive. Don't be mean to him.
Okay.
You're gonna make him cry.
I want to see his tits.
I
I was
told
trying
you
to tits.
I don't have nipples on my chest. They're all on my forehead.
What the
And
fuck?
hello, everyone. I'm back.
What?
Welcome back.
What?
It's snowing outside, but I walked so that Igor has a sandwich.
That's a
Yep.
good woman.
Yes, she is.
Mine's tied to
Alright,
the fucking stove.
Everybody shut the fuck up.
We have
No,
two super
$5
chats.
From Race Jacobson. He says, I'm taking bets on how long until Sinatra's new channel gets shut down. What's your prediction and how much should I put you guys down for? I think it's going to get shut down pretty fucking quick. Somebody's clearly got an issue with Sinatra and is repeatedly hitting
Someone's
the
got a
fucking...
serious hard on for him.
It's the fucking trailer park. That's
Yeah,
what
yeah.
it's running on.
Well,
And
no,
then
if
American
it was the
Phoenix.
trailer park, you'd see a lot more of fucking Tonka and like even the con streaming shit being hit.
Yeah, but Tonka was hit, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
Tonka
Well,
was
was
yeah,
hit.
I know he's recently been hit. I think that's unrelated to the Sinatra shit. That's been going on for.
So Sinatra's on what, his 5th or 6th channel now?
Somebody has an issue with Sinatra and they're continuously flagging his shit.
Let's be honest. Someone thinks Sinatra's got a pretty mouth, and they're upset that Sinatra's not giving them the attention that they deserve.
Yeah.
American Phoenix for $5 says American versus Canadian. Bring it on. I'll even let you pick the gun I kill you with.
Oh!
I actually didn't mind that one.
No, see, I'm thinking, we only got Samaj in here, Samaj and I here to defend ourselves as Canadians.
I
American
could
Phoenix,
defend
you
you
win
because
now.
I'm a Canadian citizen, but no, fuck you guys.
Anyway,
No,
what were you saying?
we don't
Stefan?
got guns. American Phoenix wins.
Well, all right.
Yeah, no, that's-
Here's one way of
Even
arguing
if
it.
he doesn't have guns, he owns a truck, and me and Samaj don't own that. He
Well-
could run us over. He could crush our homes.
What were you
Yes.
saying, Samaj?
I was just going to say that it's been well known that even though the Canadians are not well versed in like guns and whatnot, we are quite good at our martial arts skills. However,
Uh-huh.
that will not
That's
stop a
true.
moving bullet. With that said,
He has a white belt in multiple martial arts.
well, if we're
I-
arguing like the best Canadian versus the best American, let's say military training and whatnot, what?
I'm just imagining Schmeckle trying to do martial arts with the top hat on.
I'm a white belt. You get that when you sign up.
That would be awesome. And we have a theory in chat from Thraxy as to that Yobi may be behind for Sinatra's repeated channel takedowns.
I don't know who any of these
I
people
could
are.
definitely see Yobi
They're
doing
faggots.
that without any evidence behind it. I wouldn't jump to that. But yeah, Yobi's definitely the type who would pull that shit. I just feel like if it was Yobi, you'd see it more widespread than just Sinatra.
I think
but here's
Yobi's
the
a
thing.
little. Yeah.
I'll say what I was saying, then toss it to you. If it was Yobi or the trailer park in general, you would see more braggadocious behavior on social media.
Well,
They have no ability to keep it to themselves.
Never mind that. You'd see more than just one person. You see shit hitting all of Tonka's channels, all of Failure's. I know Tonka and Failure are both recent. At least I know Tonka's been hit. I don't know if Failure has actually. But you'd see Andy being hit. You'd see the cunt stream.
Anyone tied to the cunt stream?
Yeah, you'd see everyone.
Well, I think Yobi's also a little sensitive after Mr. Maneker called him out for being a furry. And telling him to go
being hit.
Yeah, Maneker told him to go yiff somewhere else, and I thought that was pretty good. So.
Race Jacobson for $2 says gay slap fighting is not a martial art.
Oh.
Hey, I am a black belt in gay slap fighting.
Well, the real question is, with all that
fight race,
with all that physical prowess that Canadians got, we can probably just blind an American with some poutine. And then the question is, can they fire us fast enough for us to run over there and kick their ass? Chances are they'll kill us before we do it. But
somebody just said Philly got copyrighted from mainstream rednecks. I'm assuming they mean he got a copyright strike for his recent stream because there was a lot of copyrighted music on there. But it's reminded me. I know me and Failure are good now, but I would like to do something he pulled. I know Failure's unavailable right now, but I want him to come fight me. Or if he doesn't, he's a pussy. If he doesn't, he's a little bitch. You know what I mean? So all of you guys get in contact with Failure and say, hey, Failure, come fight Schmeckle or use a little bitch.
He's gonna come in here and be sensitive to the sound of light.
Meant to be done.
Oh, boys.
Hey,
The Libertarian Dominatrix asks, is Failure's pussy blue?
Failure's pussy is actually a weird grayish color. It wasn't meant to be there. He's got the full cock set up. It was just kind of an extra organ, and he's never used it, so it's kind of gray and cobwebby.
Ew.
Are we talking about Failure and pussies?
Oh, god damn it.
He's got like a 20-year-old's dick, but like a 50-year-old's vagina. It's gross.
Fuck.
That sounds like extra things on lids.
$5 from American Phoenix. I love you all, and I'm going to get in shape for you too, so that I can be there to insult Canada for years to come. And we have Ren, so we win again.
oh,
American Phoenix, you come down here, and we will have what we call a sexual
you're north. You're
competition.
north, you idiots.
Oh, come down here. Yeah, come up here, I guess.
You're trying to get him to go to Mexico, you idiots.
Go to Mexico to fight Canadians. Oh, wait. Aren't there Canadians who go down to Mexico for the winter?
I go down to Mexico every time. Never. There's no reason to go to Mexico. I was trying to.
Wait, no. Schmeckle, didn't you? Oh, wait. I don't know if you went to Mexico or if you just had a Mexican girlfriend. I forget.
I had a Mexican girlfriend.
Okay, close enough. You went down on Mexico.
It was like going to Mexico.
Oh, not the map.
Exactly.
And that's how Darnell came to be.
I have pumped out a child. I have never pumped out that child.
You don't know.
I know damn well I never pumped out anything Mexican. 'Cause, the one Mexican girl I fucked, she was too short to be fertile.
You know, height has nothing to do with fertility, right?
She's older than me, but she had one of those bodies where it's like, yeah, your body's probably fucked up enough you can't make a kid.
Meanwhile, Schmeckel finds out years later he has several children with one Mexican woman.
Great. I actually, like throughout high school, I had, we had like periods we were on and off, but from the 10th grade to about the year after I graduated, I was with one chick, like on and off. I'd go off and fuck other chicks, and then I'd come back and say, "Yeah, let's get back together." Not a good relationship, but the great thing about her was that this is gonna sound awful when I phrase it this way. When she was younger, she was bulimic.
The chat wants to know if you fucked Opal.
Yeah.
No!
Visible Frodo says
Yeah.
Schmeckel fucked Opal.
Also,
No, I
chat,
did not.
Also, chat wants to know how long till the Canadian Prime Minister charges you with hate speech.
The Canadian Prime Minister will not charge me with hate speech because I actually don't live in Canada. I live in a sovereign state that I have just now created because I'm those whack jobs. And I don't accept governmental policy, the existence of females, or the fact that dogs are not human beings equal to the rest of us.
But he does accept Canadian dollars, so donate.
No, Canadian dollars are the only thing I accept. They're the only thing I believe in.
Dogs can't look up.
Okay.
Oh, you are being shipped now with Opal. It's Schmopel.
Oh,
Only one
Face Jacobson, I love getting your money, but I hate you.
only one shipping of him a day. We currently have to get Cadunt to write the Schmeckel Antoine fanfic. Then we'll get the
Featuring
Schmeckel
failure.
Opal.
featuring failure.
Featuring failure.
But he just watches.
Yeah, no,
I'm not going to give away any things, but I have to.
this girl I was with through most of high school. It sounds terrible. She was bulimic for quite a few years, and it kind of spoiled her ability to make children. And that was great because I didn't have to use a condom and I didn't have to pull out. It's like a good part of the reason I was with her for 3 years.
God damn it, I miss sex. I'm sorry. It's a very depressing subject for me.
Well, yes, we are talking about sex, and then there was mention of Igor having a woman who goes out and gets him a sandwich when he asks for it.
Yes.
It must be very lonely for you, Brockus.
It's extremely lonely for me. You guys make all these jokes about Zell. None of that shit's real.
For
It's
the
all
love of
fake.
Christ.
Sometimes
Zell
I wish it
doesn't
would
put
be
out.
real.
Look, Brockus, 8 years. It's okay. It just glosses over you.
Look at his icon's eyes, Zell or Brockus, and realize
Same thing.
that will be
Did
you
you
when you.
call him Zell?
Yeah, almost.
Same
Okay.
thing.
Here's
Just look at
here's where-
it Smash's eyes and realize that'll be you in 8 years. Look at his icon's eyes. That
Okay,
will
look.
be you.
look.
Wait,
I'm gonna clear the air because Samash keeps trying to throw that 8-year shit in my face, and I'm like, nigga, I was almost there. Okay, I just so happened to.
You're not.
I got 3/4 of a blowjob in cargo shorts.
Are almost there.
If it wasn't for
you'll be there.
if it wasn't for Cadunt giving me some pity sex, it would be 10 years by now.
And now I
you're
pity myself for it. But actually, Schmeckel, there's a question. Was going down on that Mexican, was it hot, sweaty, and dry like a desert?
I never went down on her actually because this relationship was when I was like 14. So
he didn't know oral sex was a two-way street.
Yeah, they
no,
rarely do.
They never do.
no, it wasn't that. It was just I wasn't willing to do it unless she asked for it, and she never did.
Well,
She probably didn't know
Did you
either.
just fucking say they never know it's a two-way street? It's one of my favorite things
Some
is going down on ladies.
14-year-olds. I said 14-year-old boys.
14-year-olds.
14-year-old
Oh, I didn't hear that
boys
part.
don't
Fucking
always
shit.
know.
Yes.
Like-
Fucking pay attention and listen for once.
No.
God, okay. Alright, that's fine.
Most guys I've talked to, they don't like going down on women, and
Yeah.
I find that unfortunate.
Well, no, see, I love going down on a woman if if she tastes and smells good. If she don't, then it's not happening.
So she smells like a chalupa. Is that what I'm getting from the Mexican?
She smells like a chalupa.
No, she smelled like a churro.
If she smelled like a churro, Schmeckle would be snacking every day. Come on.
That's what I'm saying.
If a woman can get her,
She smelled like a fucking chalupa or a churro or basically any kind of delicious Mexican treat. I'd still be with her. I wouldn't have a kid. I wouldn't have a miss.
I don't think I fucked a woman who smelled like a chalupa.
That pussy.
I don't know.
I think most guys, if a girl could get her pussy to taste and smell like a churro, wouldn't always get oral to the point where women would be going, okay, that's enough. It needs a break.
I need more booze if I'm gonna hit failure level. It's been a while. Wolfie's in charge.
Yeah, no, okay.
So Kadun, I have an idea. Since you gave pity sex to Brockus, and that's what stopped him from getting to 10 years, you need to give pity sex to Samaj.
What is she, a fucking hoe? Come on.
Oh, come on.
She has more of a connection to Samaj than she does with me. So,
Arf?
I mean, the only real problem is distance, Samaj.
We'll make it happen.
You just hear a sound of a taxi wheeling out.
I just hope, is Condun in on it?
So Race Jacobson for $2. Canadian snatch tastes like weed.
Kadun, are you in on this plan? The prevent the 10-year mark thing. Just let Samaj have one night of pity sex, and then he won't hit 10 years of nothing.
Kadun, it's okay. I'm looking out for you, babe.
He could be better. He could be better in bed than Brockus.
Oh my god!
Oh god!
Why don't you just cut his dick off?
I'm being
I need that.
nice to Brockus, so I'm gonna be quiet.
Now you're being nice to Brockus.
Yes, because I do adore the man, and he is one of my best friends, and I want him to be in a good place. And
He's got a fucking beard.
he's got a really lovely beard. He does, and he's got a really good deep voice. I'm just saying. Like
All men
Brockus,
just have beards.
you should say something in Brockus talk, except without the spurging out and the screeching kind of thing. Like just say something nice and quiet and low.
So you just want me to do a deep voice?
Oh, keep going.
Okay. I'll give you that. Brockus does have a very nice. Brockus does have a very nice voice, and I am impartial to beards.
Hi, your boy Pat.
Why do you
Hey,
think I'm not allowed to
Pat.
shave my
Pat.
beard?
You're not allowed to shave your beard because I like it for one, and two, we don't know what's under there anymore.
That
Did
is
we read
true.
the super chat from Race or no?
I already
Yes.
did.
Yes, we did.
Okay, Canadian snatch tastes like poutine.
Yep.
Yes.
And the follow up to that is, I don't know what I've been told. Canadian pussy is mighty cold.
Thought it was
Oh.
Eskimo pussy.
Yes, it is, but they're referencing Canada.
Well, that killed the stream really fast right there.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Good
did.
job, hon.
Hey,
Yeah.
Canadian pussy destroys apparently.
Canada is a magical place, and I want to leave it pretty fast.
Yeah. Canada is so magical that it is the one place where I refuse to go.
Do you want to move to Vegas there, Samaj? We might have a spare bedroom in the future.
I don't know about Vegas. I wouldn't mind checking out Vegas. Rumor has it that Failure is trying to plan out some sort of big shitlord party at Vegas. We'll see. It depends if my passport comes in time.
Oh yeah, didn't Dolphin want to do it in like Minnesota or some shit? And I'm like, what the fuck is in
No.
Minnesota?
Okay.
Lots of open land, lots of drinking, and
Corn?
we live in Minnesota, so yeah, your options for Minnesota are drink, fuck, or go for a drive, and usually it's a combination of those three.
Yeah.
All
I mean,
at the same time.
I'd rather go to
Yes.
Vegas. I mean, so I could trip and land in some titties.
Yes.
Yeah.
When I've been to Vegas, my one of the games I play is collectible card game, which is where you walk around and all the people giving you business cards for hookers give you business cards of naked chicks with their numbers on them. Like, oh, Ren will tell you, I came back with
we have a stack of them.
Yeah, they're still somewhere.
Yeah, no, I had done that. Well, no, I hadn't done that. I was holding on to. I was holding on to my my sisters. Well, no, go ahead, Raucus. Tell them about the one time you, me, and Zell were because Zell and I went to go and visit you while you were living in fucking Vegas. Go ahead, and tell them the story.
So we go out to the strip, and while Zell and I are actually, of course, heading in front of everything, I think it's mainly because size and our fucking determination to get somewhere pretty much allowed us to move through the crowd a lot faster. Well, she looks away for a brief second, looks back up, sees who she thinks is the two of us, and follows them. And got lost for 3 fucking hours on the strip. The whole time, Zell and I are freaking the fuck out, like, oh my God. And like, she didn't have a phone at the time, so it's not like we could have just called her and asked, hey, where are you? Oh, okay, stay there. We'll be right there. No. It was, I swear to God, somebody just kidnapped her. Some sick fuck in a taxi just picked up our friend and is now using her to make his new leather shoes. We didn't know what the fuck happened. We were fucking terrified. And then after about
all
maybe
her holes resized.
I was
about
offered
2.5
free
hours.
drinks.
Huh?
I was offered free drinks, and the way I found out I wasn't following Zell and Brockus was when the two guys turned to kiss each other. They didn't have Zell and Brockus's face. Like faces. Like, that's it.
Their faces the entire time you were following them.
No, because I'm short, like, and I have tiny legs, and then there's this 6 foot, like 4 and 6'1" guy that I'm trying to like keep up with as they're fucking just plowing through each other. I mean,
I was about to say, I was like, where? Okay, come on.
But no, like, and it's just I looked away and I followed the wrong guys. and then Zell, like, Brockus got so fucking mad about the fact that I was lost. He was so fucking concerned. And Zell found me because I started walking back. I'm like, okay, where do we park the car? Because as long as I go back to the car, everything will be okay. And then Zell finally sees me, and I'm just like, yeah, I'm not lost anymore. I was so scared and so worried and blah, blah, blah. And guys tried to give me, like, they tried to, like, go into this club. Oh, hey, you want a free drink? Like, let me buy you a drink. Here, I got a beer for you. And I'm just like, that's an open container, and I know all about roofie coladas. Yeah. And Zell sees me, and he's like, get the fuck over here right the fuck now. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm not lost anymore. And he's like, that's it, I'm getting you a goddamn bell. And he's just dragging me along. Like, he wasn't like harsh or anything about it, but at the same time I could tell he was mad. And I'm just like following, like, yeah, yay. And they did not. If Zell wasn't holding my arm, Brockus was, because they did not want to lose me again.
Dude, okay, I was standing in front of Planet Hollywood, the fucking casino and hotel and all that shit. I'm standing in front of it, just scanning the entirety of the crowd from as high a point as I can to see if I can find her in any way, shape, or form. I swear to God, I looked like a fat pit bull junkyard dog just waiting for somebody to fuck up or climb over that fence. That's how I look. I no happy expressions, no any expression except
no joke. No joke. He had a fucking, like, bubble around him. Like, people were actively avoiding him. That's how mad he was. Like, that's just the look that he had on his fucking face. And people were like, just like, good 5 feet minimum.
American Phoenix says that we've ignored his super chat.
$5. A real man loves his woman every day of the month. Just wipe the blood off and keep going.
You are disgusting.
Okay, so that steak is about to come back with a vengeance.
Steak.
I had a medium rare steak a few minutes ago. It was so delicious.
Yeah.
Oh, how did she taste?
Like a fucking medium rare steak. We are not going to sit here and discuss how Brockus's fucking steak tasted.
He said that it was, medium rare, which means it was kind of bloody.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You know what? A bloody fucking steak, beautiful. But you know what? A bloody fucking slice of cow vagina, less beautiful.
Speaking of steak, apparently there's a steakhouse that has a $375 sandwich with 8 different kinds of meat on it.
Oh.
Oh.
It's got to have like slices of
Okay.
like
All I have to say is I seriously hope I get this job because then I could afford that.
It has brisket and steak and ribs and everything on it. And it's covered in
good.
and it's covered in cheese fondue.
Oh, fuck it. Fondue, no. I'm out.
I'm a little moist.
I'm hard.
I don't know what I am, but I'm ready for that sandwich.
If you guys will excuse me for a second, I gotta go get myself 64 gigs of coffee.
Coffee. Okay.
Some seriously hot coffee.
Outlaw is
Anyway,
Marg or Hoist.
On to tonight's second topic.
Ooh, topic.
How many times have you guys masturbated today?
None yet.
0. I
3.
can't.
Okay, Kadant and I are even.
That's just because I'm streaming. That's the only reason why it's so low.
3 is a high number for me. Wait, you're streaming. That's why 3 is a low number.
Does it count if it was at like 2 a.m?
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, my first 2 were when I woke up.
All right, then twice.
Samaj is muted. Samaj is the answer I was really interested in, but Brockus, you said 0.
Yep.
And it's almost 9 for you.
It's been a long time. Like I couldn't do it for a good, 5 months because my arm was pretty much out of commission. And then I got a cortisone shot, which fixed most of the problem. So I beat my meat like it owed me money multiple times throughout the day. Oh my God, my dick was so red and sore from fucking rawness. I couldn't keep my hands off myself. And then the pain started coming back, and then I tried again a few weeks back, and oh my God, nope, can't do it anymore.
So your arm's all fucked up. So you can't do it right.
Pretty much, yeah. At this point, the only way I'd be able to get it off is if I actually had sex.
So we got 3 from Kadant, 3 from me, 2 from Ren. Wolfie, how about you?
I've been at work.
So like 3-4 times.
No.
No,
I fucked my wife. Does that help?
Well, I mean, I fucked my wife too. It don't mean I don't gotta deal with myself sometimes.
No. I fucked my wife this afternoon when I got home.
Oh, okay.
No. No, Trippy Poop brings up a very good point, which I was about to also mention, is Brockus.
Yeah, use your non-fucked up arm, Brockus.
That's what I said.
I'm not ambidextrous.
It's like
You
a
can learn.
You don't need to be ambidextrous to go like this.
It's like it's a Dutch rudder, man. You know what a
I've
Dutch
actually-
rudder is, right?
Yeah, I know what it is, and still no. No, I have actually. I attempted the left hand, and it does not work.
American Phoenix has an answer. Get a fleshlight, put it between some couch cushions, and fuck it.
I refuse to use fleshlights.
That seems like a situation where you'd be sitting there too embarrassed by what you're doing to get off.
You know what?
Okay.
Fuck a pie.
At the point where I'm fucking a couch, I'm probably not
Fuck a pie.
Look, okay, I'm not going to pretend like this is some kind of new information. I've been saying it for a long time. I'm very poor. I can't afford much anymore. I'm literally about to get paychecks.
Goddamn hands and spit.
Schmeckle, you promise.
I didn't think he would make me this angry.
Oh, a pie costs what, $2 at the fucking grocery store?
I'm not gonna fuck a pie. I am not Jason Biggs.
Brockus. Just right now, where are you at? Are you in your garage? Or are you in your room?
I'm in my room right now because people are
Alright, no.
fucking noisy and I need to charge my laptop.
Now look
Bro,
around.
you know that beautiful spot between the mattress and the box spring? If you stick your dick in there and start moving back and forth, eventually you'll get rug burn on your dick and realize what you're doing is so wrong.
I've already gotten rug burn on my dick. I don't need that again.
He's taping.
Brockus,
He's
What?
taping.
please explain.
Oh, when I was a kid, I didn't know what was happening because I accidentally masturbated one time. I was just cleaning it. I went off. I didn't know what happened.
Still make it clean.
Yeah, well, I just kept because it felt really good. I was just like, I don't know why I like, cleaning my junk, but it feels really nice. And then it went off. And the next thing I know, I'm like, that was a really great sensation. So being a 12-year-old kid who just discovered masturbation, I started kind of fucking everything I could. And I ended up fucking the couch once.
Wait. What did you fuck?
The couch.
Oh.
I humped the ever living fuck out of that couch. I pretty much, when nobody was home, I made sure no one was home. I humped the ever living shit out of the couch.
Was it leather? Was
Couches
it
are
fabric?
probably the last thing you should be fucking.
I also was
Schmeckle.
very unpopular as a kid, so I didn't get my first girlfriend until I was 20.
My first girlfriend was my
Everybody who's not Brockus, shut the fuck up. You didn't get your first girlfriend till you were 20.
Yeah.
I put on these glasses to be Schmecklesaw, but now I feel too bad for you to yell at you.
Good God.
Can you explain that?
I have always had the ability to talk to people my entire life. I can never really, shy away from it. It's just a natural thing for me. However, when it comes to actually trying to, develop some sort of relationship with women, I have no fucking clue what I'm doing. Most of the time when I was a kid, especially in middle school and high school, when I actually started being interested in girls, whatever fearlessness I had as a baby, completely went away because of two different accidents I had when I was a kid. And so I almost never could talk to girls in that fashion. I could talk to them like they were my friend, like they were just a dude. But like anytime it came to actual like flirting and shit, I was absolute shit for it. Words wouldn't come out of my mouth, or if they did, it would sound closer to like, titties, damn it. And then I'd have to run away from embarrassment.
Cue Max from a Goofy movie.
I think why you turned into such an awkward piece of shit adult.
I became an awkward piece of shit adult because, well, I just stopped caring and started talking because I was tired of being quiet all the fucking time.
American Phoenix for 5, bro. I'm 25 and I just got my first girlfriend. I feel your pain, brother. If it wasn't for the stream, I never would have met her. You will find love. Oh, that's very sweet, American Phoenix.
Also, if it
Listen to me, I lost my virginity at 12.
also like American Phoenix, like what do you mean did you hook up with someone in the chat? Oh wait, we've had this talk before. Yes, you did hook up with someone in the chat. Never mind.
Oh.
Cancer chat made a love connection.
My first girlfriend was the daughter of my mother's commanding officer in the military. So I had a very lovely conversation with her father who told me, yes, I can kill you, and yes, I know where you live. Yeah, though her mother was far more interesting because when my girlfriend at the time introduced me to hentai and anime in that order.
There you go.
And introduced me to hentai video games. One including a detective game where one of the things to charge up your gun to shoot people in the game was to eat pussy, and the mother snuck up on us and goes, "You're doing it wrong. Lick her pussy more like this."
My first girlfriend, official girlfriend, I think we went to go see a movie, and we didn't watch the movie.
Oh, well, please. I've been to a number of movies where it's like, what did we see again?
No, we've got American Phoenix 25 first girlfriend. I lost my virginity at 12. Like it was with someone near my age. I wasn't raped by no teacher or anything like that. But I mean, like more than half of my life. I mean, from 12, I didn't start consistently having sex. But more than half my life, I've been sticking my dick in things, and I really can't picture having done it the other way around. Like, wait until marriage.
Oh God, no.
Wait until you're a
Oh,
grown
no.
adult. Sex is one of the most fun things I've had. I won't say it's the number one, but it's definitely up there.
Yeah, it definitely is.
I
will
can't picture having waited till 18, never mind into my 20s.
Yeah.
I guess it's different thoughts. I lost mine at 13, and I could see the argument for wait till you're at least 16 before you do anything.
Well, yeah, I can certainly. I'm certainly going to be impressing that on my daughter. Oh, wait, you're older. But it's going to be a little bit of hypocrisy on my part because I loved having sex. Literally every time I've had sex.
You never had bad sex before?
Bad sex is good if I come.
I was about to say.
Okay.
Even bad sex is good sex as long as I have an orgasm.
Just trying to get a nut.
I mean, bad sex. Don't get me wrong. I've never had the bad sex you've had. I don't fuck fatty, anything like that.
So what we're really saying is he's a pirate squirrel who's just trying to find his nut.
Yes,
I think he found his nut.
he found his nut.
No, I lost my nut. Someone stole it and turned it into a baby.
Let me guess.
He buried his nuts and he came back a baby.
Yeah.
There are babies in there.
And the baby will be told, "Oh no, good age to have sex is 30."
Yeah, there you go, Samaj. No longer is Schmeckle a monkey. He is, in fact, a pirate squirrel.
Pirate squirrel.
I am a monkey squirrel hybrid. One of those weird flying squirrel monkey things.
What?
They're probably a thing.
Probably.
Nature's scary.
Show
I'm
us
just-
your tits.
I'm just gonna keep
I will
going.
not show you my tits.
Schmeckle, you promised.
You done? You done?
Yes,
Anything I promise you means nothing.
that's true.
Oh, I know the thumbnail for this one. It's just Bear Wolf. They're trying to,
Wolf.
or sorry, Wolf,
Outlaw Wolf.
Outlaw Wolf throwing singles at Schmeckle. Show me your tits, and it's a squirrel pirate up on a pole.
Awful.
There is such a thing as a flying monkey squirrel.
Fucking awful.
I'm not surprised.
No, see, wait, chaos in the chat. Wait, before that, Festival Frodo says, scroll it.
Schmeckle, the type of dude that
Schmeckle.
got pegged.
I assume you mean Schmeckle's the type of dude that got pegged and said that was his favorite adventure. It was also a rum bottle. No, I like sticking my things in my thing in asses. I don't like having things in my ass. I don't even have solid shits anymore. Mine all come out as liquid because of my diet. I'm pointing at my hot sauce. You can't see it. It all comes out as liquid. So anything solid in my ass is not welcome.
That
And
was lovely information.
Jesus Christ!
And,
Just
Chaos says, by Schmeckle's definition, I've had lots of bad sex. Plenty of times I never got to nut. Yeah, if you don't come, it was bad sex.
How do you not nut?
Yeah, it's very hard not to nut. Like, she's got to be loose enough your dick can't feel it, or gross enough that she's turning your mind off of the whole ordeal.
And
I've never been with anyone gross enough to make my mind not interested, or loose enough to make my dick not feel it.
I'm actually in the same mindset though. Like if the guy doesn't come, then it's bad sex.
Then what do you think if the guy comes but the woman doesn't?
A disservice,
I can finish myself off.
treason.
I pride myself that
It's a hanging offense.
I usually make the woman come, but
She fakes it the whole time.
I don't particularly care if she comes.
That's the real answer.
And now we know the magic to Schmeckel's marriage.
Well, no, she'll come she'll come before me. But I've never particularly cared if I made the girl come. It's just happened. I think caring if the girl comes probably makes you less likely to make the girl come.
I could kind of see the argument.
You'll stress over. Stressing over shit will affect how little Schmeckel works. You know?
But do you believe in foreplay?
Well, yeah, definitely.
Okay, then that's the difference.
Yeah, you got to warm her up first, and she's got to warm you up first. I'm not gonna stick my dick in a girl who hasn't stroked it a couple times.
Drier than the Sahara.
There's got to be a little bit of foreplay. You don't just get together and go, all right, now spread your legs. I'll put it in.
All right, American Phoenix.
Might work for you, but it's
all right. First of all, can I just say something real quick here, there, Schmeckel? Someone's got to read the American Phoenix's super chat, but also, bro, I have been moaning. People just won't shut the fuck up to let you hear.
American Phoenix has a very good point. Right now, Nightbot is spouting that the women will moan. He says Nightbot is a liar. I've been donating, and I have yet to hear one of the girls moan. Only Samaj. And I'm pretty sure
there's a certain price point that you have to donate, and then you might hear a girl moan.
Yep.
Actually, Nightbot is promising that one of you females will moan Kadun.
Get on that, Kadun.
Let me see where's Nightbot when she makes the girls no, it makes us really want to moan, but it doesn't will moan.
It isn't technically a promise.
Fatality.
Bitches. Price point, honey.
We have solved the female moaning problem.
Where the fuck was that from?
Some hentai.
He has a soundboard that he likes playing with, even more so when he's been drinking.
Yeah.
Schmeckel, you're a bad influence on this man.
I'm not gonna lie. I have been a bad influence on a couple people, but I have been nothing but a good influence on any of the people currently here.
Yes,
except for Samaj, obviously.
Ooh, bitching witch says she dated a guy much older that would drink heavily and be able to fuck for hours, but he couldn't come till about 3 hours in, and that right there.
That's gotta hurt after a while, dude.
3 hours?
That sounds like
when I was in maybe the 11th or 12th grade, a 5-hour sex session because I had taken far too many painkillers. I was prescribed them. I got back issues. I took 3 instead of 1. And it went for 5 hours because I couldn't fucking come. Could continue having a boner. Couldn't come. She was fine with it. She enjoyed it. Next day, I got a lot of complaints from her. Sex sessions like that are not necessarily pleasant on the person you're shoving your dick into.
No.
At some point, you gotta stop. You gotta go. Okay, I'm not gonna nut.
At a certain point.
I'm gonna say the last time Ren and I went anywhere near that long, it was long before we had kids.
Yeah, and that was the next day I wasn't walking because it hurt.
Well, yeah, like I said, I was 11th, 12th grade, like 16, 17, maybe 18.
My ex-girlfriend dated her dad.
On a bunch of painkillers.
All right, that's a story.
Outlaw, you have just
Context, please.
clickbait.
That is my favorite story to tell on this fucking stream. Okay, so my ex-girlfriend, we dated for about 2 years on and off. And then I started dating my current wife, or yeah, my current girlfriend, wife, whatever. I'm sorry. Anyways, we met when I was 16, or when I was 16, she was 15.
Mhm.
So after like a year or two of dating my wife, I hear from a mutual friend of my ex and I's that she is having an actual relationship with her dad. I'm not
I
joking.
love this story.
It's not a joke. It's not. I'm not making it up. This is real white trash, fucking hillbilly, fucking shit.
Incest is wincest, according to American Phoenix.
I mean,
Question.
she. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Was she cheating on you with her dad?
I don't know, and I never want to know, and I never want to know. Never want to know. Probably. But we stopped like fucking like a year and like at the end of our relationship, so like 6 months in, so probably I don't know. I was high a lot. Not good times. Anyways, but yeah, my ex-girlfriend had sex and had a relationship for 4 years with her biological father.
Ugh.
No clap. I can pick him.
That's
Not at all okay.
yeah.
Hey, I mean, she was 18.
The fuck was that?
The stupid ad on my iPad.
Oh, I thought it was Wizard of Oz shaking his cup.
I am.
Or a spoon clank. I thought that was a legit spoon clank.
I'm 90% sure that Samaj is my real father.
No.
Because it's only
American
90,
Phoenix, I'm not going to answer that.
I still bang him.
Someone ban
but
American Phoenix from
If
the
I
chat.
ever
Please.
find out that it's 100%.
American Phoenix. No one wants that question answered. No one.
Someone ban his
one.
ass. That's disgusting.
What's the question?
No, fuck you. Fuck you, Schmeck.
Oh, did you ever taste her dad in her?
Oh,
Oh. I will look up vomit noises and just start spamming.
No.
them.
No.
No, outlaw. Did it ever taste a little too salty?
dude. Like I said, they started dating 2 years after her and I broke up. So I don't
Okay.
think.
Oh God damn it, Jem.
No.
I can't believe you thought nobody would want to hear that question.
Give it to me, Daddy, a whole new meaning.
Jem, it's bad enough I have flashbacks of the stupid book series I reviewed that was Daddy's Little Girl. That was all centered
I
around
don't want to think about that. I had
stepdads
to
and
edit that.
stepdaughters.
Grace Jacobson for $2. Press 1 for two-headed redneck Lannister babies.
And press 2 for the suicide hotline.
Keep the
Lannister
bloodline
always
pure.
pays her debts, y'all.
See, this is why I drink.
I don't blame you, Outlaw. I don't blame you.
Mm. Why, Trippy? Don't apologize. I think it's hilarious.
Still slightly disturbing, but funny.
No, I think it's the funniest shit ever because she was a fucking cunt. When you hear about like lesbian relationships and they have the highest domestic abuse, et cetera, yeah, I can fucking believe it because of that cunt. So I think it's hilarious, especially since her dad tried to run her over with her car.
Jesus
Christ.
So I could give a fuck.
Kinky.
So you're saying that was foreplay for them?
I hope so. I hope he hit her. I hope he hit her. I don't give a fuck.
Thrax, don't shoot yourself. You're our favorite purple dragon.
Drexy, stay.
So there's a good question. Does Thrax get residuals for Andy Worski's newest live streaming channel?
That's actually a really good question.
Thraxy should trademark it.
Yes. Trademark it and then charge royalties.
Charge royalties. Go, no, that's my thing.
Yeah,
you have to give it up or pay me.
Yeah, you should get a percentage for every super chat or anything like that Worski gets for taking your purple dragon. Because you are the purple
Thrax
dragon.
was beaten years ago by Spyro.
Yeah, but now
But on
Ooh,
YouTube,
I wonder,
Thraxy's the
do
only
you
one.
think Sony or PlayStation? You think they're gonna say anything about this?
No, not at all. They have a trademark on Spyro, not dragons or purple.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to trademark a color and the concept that's around.
It might have a chance if he had been called Spyro the
Wow.
Purple Dragon. But
Well, for all we know, Barney the dinosaur is a spin-off of the Komodo dragon breed of some kind. Maybe he might want to pound the flesh.
I love you. You love me. Here's a lawsuit for you.
Oh, don't sing that song.
Oh God, I'm so glad we only had one child ever get into the Barney series.
oh yeah, you guys are. You guys basically just missed it. I guess your youngest would have been a little into it, but
Our oldest. Our youngest is way too young.
Yeah, sorry, oldest.
Yeah.
So, out of curiosity, has your oldest been forced to endure the queer kids stuff at his school yet?
Nope.
The moment you hear about it, you're gonna start taking your kids out of school.
I actually do have
Yeah.
another question though, for specifically Igor.
Yeah, well,
How could you not rhyme that song?
I am many beers in.
Because
Don't lie, but I could have rhymed. I could have rhymed.
Me
I'm a
and
terrible lyricist to begin with.
Love Me and Worski can rhyme. Boom. Lawsuit for Worski. There you go.
I love you, you love me. Here's a lawsuit for Worski.
There you go.
Okay, someone's made it rhyme. He doesn't do well with rhyming and shit when he's drunk.
I don't do well with it when I'm sober, so there you go.
Good point.
It's okay. He makes things that look good. It's why I keep Samaj around. I understand why you married Igor. Samaj, by the way. Actually, I'll get down on Monday next week. Not right now. We had a poor night. I'll propose next week.
Yeah. Well, see, actually, I married Igor because he had a car, a job, and an apartment.
Ooh.
How big's his dick? I've seen his hair.
I had slightly
Actually,
higher standards.
I haven't seen his hair.
Yeah, never mind that. He has a place you can stay.
Yeah, he had a car and an apartment. That was better standards than a guy who lived off his mom's paycheck and disability.
Well, that's a little better than what Samaj has, but I'm still willing to marry you, Samaj.
No.
Help me get my immigration. I want to move to Alberta.
It's fucking Canada, man. I mean,
It all
You
sucks
just-
up there.
yeah, you just come here. I mean, no one's gonna stop you.
Aw, shit. I have proposed to way too many people in Alberta. I didn't know I could just move there.
Yeah, no one's stopping you.
Samaj, can I move in with you and your mom?
No.
Guys,
Aw,
you
yeah.
can't do this. I already have hygiene.
Samaj,
I already have
why you got a blue ball guy?
Look, I'll tell you this much: the place I'm about to move into, it's barely up to code. All right, you don't want to come here. You
It's in
don't want to come
Canada.
here.
What if I only lived there for about 2 hours every Saturday?
You'll
Guys,
fear for your life just being here. All right, yeah.
It sounds like
I need
that's
you
like
to-
parent custody bullshit right there. Here you get
Hey,
to
I'm
see your dad
just
for
asking
2
him
hours.
what hours I can bang his mom.
Oh my god.
Hey, he loves his mother. He knows she needs it.
Talk about my ex-girlfriend fucking your dad again.
Samash,
What?
when was the last time your mom got laid?
Actually, last weekend.
Never mind, your mom's a hoe. I'm not interested.
How do you know this? Yeah.
If you're living in the same,
Oh fuck. Oh no. Burn the house down. Fuck.
if you live in the same house, I mean, you know things.
Schmeckle.
Oh, poor Schmeckle.
Schmeckle. His face.
She broke my heart. You broke my heart, Samash.
Man, I remember the first time I invited my wife to Christmas the first year we were dating.
Mhm.
My parents were fucking on Christmas Eve, and I looked at her and I'm like, I'm sorry. Because they were fucking obnoxious.
Up until about maybe 6 months ago, I thought my parents were pretty cool because they're almost 50 and they still had a sex life. Then I find out from my dad about 6 months ago, they haven't had sex in like 2 years, and it's like, what the fuck is wrong with you guys? You share a bed.
They're old. They don't care. When you get to a certain age, sex night is when you turn on MASH, cuddle, and watch a marathon of it.
Yeah, see, I don't.
Man, I'm old then. Fuck.
I understand. You know, your sex drive goes down. It stops being every night, shit like that. Well, yeah, they've gone a long fucking time without sex. Like that.
One of the things that occurs in all this is that when you've lived together for a long time, you start developing kind of like a sibling, like living together situation. You just get so used to the person.
You don't call my parents siblings, Samash.
No.
Samash, I think you're taking the wrong direction.
No.
For a man who's not getting laid in the last 8 years.
Look,
my wife is not my sister, dude. Come on.
No,
look, I'm
I'm
just
a
saying.
redneck white trash piece of shit. Come on.
When you,
But I'm not that white trash.
gotcha. Gotcha. All right. But when you've lived together for a long period of time and you get used to the person, the brain tends to go in that direction. It's not that you actually think of them that way. It's just sort of like you just so used
the
to this.
brain develops a different type of chemical that enhances long-term
So
relationships.
how long are we talking here? Because I've been with my wife for 15 years.
Typically, the lust phase wears off after about 2 years. Then it takes to about 5 years for the long-term chemicals to begin kicking in. So
The
say it's the
easiest-
medical community.
Look, I'm just saying the easiest solution to reinvigorate your sex life at a certain point is you just need a change of environment. Quite literally, you just need to move somewhere else.
How do you know all these things, Samaj? And you're
Because
not.
Well,
Samash just had such a terrible sex life.
look, one of the things.
It's
One of my little hobbies.
looked into every detail of how sex lives work
No.
in order to better his.
So one of your hobbies.
One of my hobbies is actually looking up on biology and learning how things work, how the human body. And I got in this.
Well, Samash, shut the fuck up. The bitching witch says, my Aunt Beatrice is 89 and has a 60-year-old boyfriend she still bangs. Schmeckle.
good for her.
Tell your Aunt Beatrice to break up with that motherfucker. Your
God.
Aunt Beatrice has a chance at a 25-year-old. She could be doing a lot better. The bitching witch.
So one of your hobbies, Samaj, is you like
89,
to study
I don't-
biology.
Like, I'll stick my
Right.
dick in.
Yeah. That's,
So when I was studying my art related stuff and I look up like muscles and how things work and I look up organs, because one of the things I was commissioned to do was to draw a picture of a guy, literally exploding. So I need like guts and stuff like that. And that got me interested in looking up on anatomy and biology and all that kind of things. And when it just sort of became a hobby from there. And since then I've been like looking up on this stuff. And some of it also leads to psychological stuff, like how do you why people stop having sex at a certain age or at a certain point. It's really not age, believe it or not. Yes, that can be a slight factor, but the more of a factor is that you fall into a routine, and at that point it just becomes boring. And the behaviors that couples tend to endure is more of a sibling relationship than an actual loving relationship. So in order to make that work, you just need to reinvigorate your love for the person, and that's often done by doing something different, going somewhere else, moving to a different country. Who knows? I mean, a lot of people find that they actually increase in more sex when they do things like here in Canada, we have this thing called the snowbirds, when they'll move down to like Mexico or whatever for the winter, and they'll have a lot more sex going there than when they come back to Canada. And that's quite literally a change in location. It's a different scenario. It's a new adventure, a new something. That's simply all you really need.
Is this like love connection right now, guys?
I
No.
think so.
It's just stuff I've looked up.
I'm really bored of hearing love advice.
Good.
The bitching witch says her grandma don't look 89, more like a 50-year-old cougar. And she has giant boobs like me, not like me, like the bitching witch. She says she'll let her know she's always wanted to go to Canada. The bitching witch, if she is very old and has giant titties, send me pictures. Me and her will make an emotional connection, but more importantly,
not a physical.
hopefully a physical one. I want to date her. I want to stick my penis inside her. Speaking of people, I want to stick my dick inside. Samaj, how's your mom doing now that now that you finally have some of the money to alleviate some of the costs for all that shit? Is she at least doing a little better?
Yeah, we're doing okay. Just trying to get by. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I've just been thinking about it, and I mean, obviously, you're really fucked up about losing your brother. I think it's got to be worse for your mom, right? Losing. Yeah.
No, because this isn't my first brother to pass. I actually lost an older brother, but I was really young when it happened. I mean, I think I was like 5 or 7. So when he died, I mean, I just did not comprehend what death was. My mom, she really suffered then. Now with this brother, my little brother, it was more devastating for me. My mom seemed to handle it fairly well.
No, okay. I guess she, having remembered it all happening, had kind of some a frame for dealing with it.
Yeah.
You didn't, because you didn't remember it the first time around.
Yeah. So she handled it better than I did. I was actually a lot more shooken by the situation than she was.
No, it's just I know I've been thinking lately. I think I mentioned it earlier with Maddie's situation, losing a child. I only have one kid right now. If she died, I'd kill myself a couple days later. You know, I couldn't deal with that. With other kids, obviously, I'd have to suck it the fuck up and deal with it. But with just the one kid I have, I would end myself.
Right.
And even with multiple, it would be the hardest fucking thing I think a person can deal with.
It would be the hardest thing, but you know what? You have no choice but to move on.
Oh yeah, especially with her having other kids, right? Like, she's got your older brother,
right?
Now I don't know your mom, but I assume she has friends, possibly other relatives, and shit like that. Now I'm not saying suicide is ever a smart thing. I'm just saying, I got some respect for your mom for being able to deal with this.
Yeah. Yeah, no, she she'll do it. But there's always a reason to keep going, even if you don't think there would be. That's why, like, whenever I think about people who do commit suicide, I just can't comprehend it. But again, yeah.
If my kid died, I would do it, and the people that would be affected by it would be my parents, grandparents, and siblings, and the missus.
Mm-hmm.
The only I'd feel really bad about it affecting the missus and one of my two sisters. That's and my grandmother. That's about it.
Well, I mean, you can't really predict the future and how things could turn out. So, if that's truly your feelings on the matter, you might as well put some money aside in case the worst ever happens. That way, your missus doesn't have to pay for your funeral.
No, it's not something I'd ever actually do. It's just that's the only way at this point. Having never experienced it, I can conceive of feeling it.
And this stream got depressing.
And we just got a $5 super chat from American Phoenix.
And he says, on a happier note, which is a good lead-in. On a happier note, when guinea pigs get excited, they jump up and down, and it's called popcorn.
Really?
I did actually. Me and an ex, we had a rabbit, a guinea pig, some finches, a gerbil, some rats, a bunch of cats, a dog, a hedgehog, a llama, one of those things that looks like an alpaca, some sheep, and a bunch of chicken. A bunch of chickens, and the fucking guinea pig, when paired with the rabbit, was one of the most entertaining animals you'd ever see. Yeah, I guess guinea pigs and rabbits have some kind of like symbiotic relationship. If you pair the two together, guinea pigs become like fucking circus clowns. They will do everything to entertain the rabbit.
That sounds like a very nice story.
One of the weirdest things, I used to have a guinea pig, and fun little animals. They have no ability to control their piss and all that, so you gotta be careful when handling them. But this was when I was young, and then I started going through like the puberty, and then my armpits started having the stink, the stank. Well, apparently the guinea pig really liked that. Nuzzled right up into my armpit. It was the weirdest fucking thing.
Well, no, you'll notice anything that's a rodent will be attracted to gross shit.
You saying I'm gross? Fuck you.
You were saying you had stank from your armpits.
Yeah, stank. That's different.
But the rats that we had. There were two of them, a male and a female. We thought when we bought them, but it turned out they were both females. One of them would shy away from me whenever I put my hand in. The other one would pluck my nose hairs out for me.
Gross.
That is gross.
It's disgusting. But if I stuck my face in, she'd come up, she'd cuddle, and then she'd start taking nose hairs out.
Okay.
Rodents like gross shit.
Apparently so.
Interesting.
So we do have a very, very, very important third topic.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot what it was though.
Of course you did.
Samaj, third topic. You have until Brockus is done humming the Jeopardy tune song. Go.
Wait, is that copyrighted?
Brockus, not if he hums it.
Wait, okay. I don't know. Third topic.
This is very distracting for him.
Oh, sure.
it is. Jesus.
Possible
That's
comic books by me and Samaj.
That's
why you
not
want to
the
make a comic
topic.
book?
Mhm.
Oh, dude, I've been trying to make comic books for a long fucking time. I just never have the time or money to actually do it.
Raucous! You shut your goddamn mouth. Me and Samaj are making a goddamn comic. You can be involved in it. I just thought of something, Raucous. You do artwork, right, Raucous?
Yeah, I'm actually currently working on a secret project that I kind of shared
All
with
right,
Antoine
cool.
earlier.
You guys, you ran out of time. Congratulations. You just
Yeah,
fucked over Samaj trying to figure out what the third topic was.
What's your answer, Samaj?
I couldn't hear what you were saying.
The goddamn topic you were supposed to think up.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what I was supposed to do again? I don't know. I get so distracted. What am I doing again?
What size do you think Failure boobs are?
He's spotting the B cups. He might be a big man, but he's a
You
B.
think just B's?
Yes.
He's a fairly large man.
Look, not all of us could be as
Maybe like the upper end of B's.
Schmeckle. Not,
It's got to be a large number, at least like around, right? Like maybe not a big cup size, but the measurement around the torso has got to be a large number.
How wide they are does not dictate what cup size they are.
Ren, explain. No, we got Ren, we got Wolfie, and we got Kadant. What do you think is Failure's bra size?
I'd say upper B, because even if they're kind of long, like on the long, like around him, it does not mean they're bigger. It just means that they're misshapen. Shape does not dictate, size, but he's a solid B.
look, Schmeckle. No, we can't all be as blessed as Jagan.
Well, no, Jagan was born with a nice set of lady titties.
Well, he had the right drugs when he was younger.
Yeah, somehow still found a wife with his lady titties. But no, with Failure, I was also thinking high end of a B, low end of a C. It's definitely, I know, you get like the 64 double D, whatever, right? Like, it's definitely a big number for the measure. Yeah, high B, low C. He doesn't have boogie titties by any stretch. He does have bigger titties than Samaj, though.
I don't know. Like Boogie is going down like in size fast.
Yeah, Boogie's been doing very well, dropping weight.
But have you noticed that his energy is dropping as well? He's got like no energy to do his stuff.
I don't watch Boogie. I just see the occasional thing that pops up.
Yeah,
like,
that little like operation he had. Yeah, he's losing weight fast, but my God, is he ever?
Well, we have 77 cents through Streamlabs from Mr. L on 002. Personally, I won't stick my dick in any woman. I'm not willing to spend the next 18 years of my life with because if shit goes wrong, I get stuck with a permanent STD and or a kid. I want to be there to raise it in a loving relationship with the mom. Part 1. Then we get another $7.70 saying, with all the Me Too BS going on, false rape accusations, which includes regret rape, sperm jacking, etc., I ain't risking fucking over the next 18 years of my life for a few orgasms. She got to be worth the risk. 98% of women I meet aren't worth it. And then another $7.77. If I'm going to be stuck with a woman for at least the next 18 years of my life, I'm going to make sure she's worth it and that we're going to fuck at least once a day, preferably twice a day. Part 3. Then another $2. I got a close family member who is married and has 2 anchor babies. He fucks his wife once a month if he is lucky, and she lays there like a dead fish. Gets head only on his birthday, and he's under 30. At that point, your hand is a better companion. And then another $2. The problem is, if he leaves her, he will most likely lose his kids and half his shit. So I'm careful who I stick my dick in. Samaj, yeah, I have a brother whose male cat loves his ball stank and rubs himself on his dirty boxers when off, obviously.
What the fuck did I just come back to?
I don't know.
Oh, you're probably came back to our loneliness. With that said, though, I mean,
I'm at a point where I should say I love Mr. LM002. Not only does he give us money, but every time he does, he's entertaining with it.
well, on the topic of loneliness, what do you think the percentages or the likelihood would be that I can actually petition our listeners to help me raise money for a very good cause? That being, let's see if this will screen share this amazing Magneto figure.
Samaj, we did a charity stream earlier today. Don't beg for money tonight.
I'm trolling the chat.
Besides, for another new topic, Chirpy Poop asks, me wearing thigh-high stockings and a burqa, or Lo-Fi wearing a ghillie suit and spiked heels. Who wins in a kumite?
Ooh.
In a kumite, probably you, because the audience can understand you.
All
like that.
Lo-Fi would be Simone. That's all she would do, and she wins.
In a get Schmeckel into bed competition, Lo-Fi wins.
Yeah, that's like I vote Lo-Fi because I've heard her moan, and I think she's got a sexy little Danish moan.
Her Dutch moan is nowhere near as good as Samaj's moans.
Speaking of which, is it the Dutch that has those wooden shoes?
And
Lo-Fi is consistently wearing clogs when she's on the stream.
Yeah, she's got a few dykes too.
That's because usually
That's the first time I heard Brockus laugh at a hot second.
like you'll hear her every once in a while, like especially if she starts moaning, like you'll know when she's masturbating because like you'll hear the of her clogs hitting the ground.
Oh. She's got her finger in two dykes.
Yeah.
Well,
Straight Sith male says, "You're not trolling the chat. I see nothing fun here, just boring."
Yeah.
And that was basically a sentence. I think he's bored. Straight Sith male. What would you like? What would you like for us to talk about?
Yeah, what would you like to talk about, sir?
Yeah, and nobody else in the chat answer.
Yeah.
This is a question just for Straight Sith male.
I mean, what do you want, sir, ma'am, whatever? I don't want to assume your gender.
Wrath of Controversy is in the chat. I know that name from somewhere. Can you please invite him, Samaj?
All right.
I've definitely seen that guy somewhere.
You know, on the Kumite question, I gotta say, I keep voting for Lo-Fi just because if it's an actual physical fight, I think Lo-Fi probably has strength to overpower Kadant. But if it's just an argument, her voice can be very booming, so she would actually drown Kadant out in that. So, yeah,
Well,
I'm pretty sure it's Lo-Fi.
If it was a physical match, it's actually really not that hard for me to overpower Lo-Fi because that's what she wants.
Well, also you're Asian. You're a little hard to beat. You'll always pull out like katanas and kunais. Some eyes.
This isn't anime, Samaj. What the fuck?
I'm like super feisty. So.
Dude, my wife used to keep a switchblade in her bra.
Samaj, not everybody from Japan or an Asian country is like fucking anime Deadpool. All right.
I know a couple of Asian girls, and they are friends, but they don't really hang out all that much. And they were at the gym one time, and they're like, they're like, it'd be nice to do some like workouts and all that kind of stuff. I wonder if it'd be okay if we had like some katanas and stuff like that. So they asked, and then they go out to the vehicles, and they both come back, and apparently they both had katanas in their vehicles. I'm like, the fuck are you guys doing with katanas? And then they were proceeded to go by the gym and start practice fighting. I can't believe the gym actually let them do it too.
Okay, your friends are crazy.
I think my gym is insane for letting these people bring weapons into the gym.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
Luckily, I haven't been to that one in a long time, or any gym.
Is it because people were fighting with katanas and shit?
That may have been a factor. That may have been a factor.
I can see it now. Samaj walks in.
One second, cunts. Straight Sith male says, "Let's not talk about drama. Let's talk about something fun." Can everybody here please explain why they hate straight Sith male so much?
Before I answer that,
Why he's a piece of garbage.
Schmeckle, you drunk fuck. Did I or did I not say?
Everybody, shut the fuck up. Rats here.
I know that's what I'm saying
Oh,
here.
Jesus
Schmeckle.
Shut up,
Christ.
Samaj.
Did I or did I not say he would come back?
Jesus H. Christ.
Fuck up, Rat is here.
Hey, Raph.
Jesus Howard Christ.
Nice beard.
How do you do it, Rat? Oh, look.
Not as good as you, considering how drunk you are, bro.
I'm trying to get as drunk as failure was tonight. I'm nearly there.
I mean, I didn't even see that, but from what I've seen on Twitter, I think you're on Mission Stomach Pump, bro. I really feel like you're gonna get your stomach pumped if you really push yourself to that limit.
Yeah.
Did you see Failure stream today?
I didn't.
It was pretty. Oh my god, it was gold. It's gold.
If I do drink to the level that the chat says failure drank tonight, I will need my stomach pumped tomorrow. I am a much smaller man than failure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, considering failures, like if two of you like DBZ merged and then another one was wrapped around their stomach, you'd almost be there.
Oh shit! I didn't do a fusion image of you and failure there, Schmeckle. Oh shit! Maybe I should do that now.
Samaj, I demand this by the time the stream is up.
No.
I will keep the stream going until you're done drawing it.
It might just be you and you by yourself, drunk, yelling because Samaj will have left it by that point.
I'm just gonna sit here and yell at the camera. Samaj is working on it. Don't worry. He's gonna be done soon.
Look at that! You see that motherfucker's eyes? He blazed mine. Look at that shit.
Oh man, so I'm starting shit in the chat because I can. Because for whatever reason, you guys still let me have mod god. So.
Oh god, we do, yeah.
How do you feel about being on Constream as a guest?
Honestly, I'm excited to be back and kind of hanging out with the old crew. I'm okay with where things are going.
Here is the old crew, Raph.
You, Samaj, Wolf, and I mean Ren was pretty regular on the show when I was still around, so I feel like it's about half, a little more than half old crew. Because I mean, we also got Wolfshot, who I did several shows with. So I mean, really, Kadunz and Brockus are the ones that I don't know well.
Yeah,
Slut.
He's a sweetie. He's a real sweetie.
Kadunz, Brockus, Zell, and Wolfi will be new to you. They're a team that I stole from somebody else. That are now integral parts of.
Well, I mean, let's be honest. The only person that was ever integral to your show that you didn't steal was me because I had no audience.
Well,
that's not true. Samaj has been the most integral part of our show, and I didn't steal here.
Well, Samaj you stole from the actual art world because the guy has talent.
Well, yeah, no, I did steal him from his career path.
Yeah. So Samaj, how's the move? Because you've been working with this asshole instead of taking actual paying work on.
Oh, the hard part is trying to get things organized. We actually haven't done the move yet, but we had to look for a place, we had to get a place ready and all that. That's all good. The actual move is going to start Tuesday. So the
Yeah.
actual finishing up the packaging and stuff happens.
I say
Hopefully-
I haven't gone public with this. I've been place shopping too, actually. Schmeckle knows, but I haven't gone public with it.
Get more around.
Wait. I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
If you guys could be so kind. Who are you?
I'm
Get done. That's
Oh my
Schmeckle.
god! What the
I'm-
fuck?
I'm Wrath. I was
Wrath. Do
God
not,
damn it, drunk.
damage your dignity by answering that question. Samaj.
Show me your boobs.
Samaj.
Oh my god.
Samaj.
Hey, the price must be paid for my boobs. We know the rules.
Even better. Wrath. Pull your shirt up so your nipples are visible.
No.
Ren and Samaj together. Explain who Wrath is.
Do I have to lick them? I feel like we should get paid. You should get paid. It's not we. It's you should get paid for me to lick them.
Pull your shirt up and show the nips. And,
Oh,
you'll lick them if
Yeah.
we get done.
someone
If-
keep wild horses.
For every super chat from this point on, Wrath will try to lick
You gotta
his nipples.
present him. You gotta present him, dude.
Would you fuck me? Because I sure wouldn't. I mean,
But
I don't think that's the line. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. Would you fuck me?
Samaj and Ren, tell us who the fuck Wrath is.
I do want to say this first before I explain Wrath. Just like some things have never changed. There have been times we get him without his shirt on. He gets asked to go shirtless all the time. He used to be on the stream. Things just never fucking change with him. All right, Wrath. He I guess he was like what your Schmeckle's original co-host before.
He was a co-host before you were on.
Technically, I was the second co-host. Agent Ozzy was the original. No, because remember, I joined when you had 2 viewers, and you were one of them, and Agent Ozzy was the other guy on the show. That was the first show I jumped on. That was about 20 months.
He was the other guy on the show, but
Wait. I have to interrupt you once more.
he was a guest. You were the first person that was that I called a co-host.
Wait, I have to interrupt you once more because Mr. LM002 says Streamlabs.
Okay, let me check that.
God.
Mr. LM002 says, Wrath, it ain't too much liquor till you are pissing blood and puking for 6 hours straight. Been there, done that. Be a man!
I'm pretty sure Schmeckle would do that if he drank the amount of alcohol it would take to get fucking failure shit faced.
Wrath,
Yeah.
baby, don't
Yeah, babe.
don't respond. Don't respond until I'm done reading it.
Okay.
After that, he says, Kadunt, if you
Yes.
ever get in a physical fight with Lo-Fi, just throw a Nova twin charger at her. She'll run for the hills.
Oh, no, she won't. All I would need to do is just tell her to lay down like a good girl.
I only like this girl.
This got gay in the best way possible. But hey, guys, I actually got to go. I got to go to work.
All right,
Later.
take care, man.
Bye,
Dare you
Bye,
have
Brock.
responsibilities?
Brock, you're really going to leave before the fight between Wrath and Better Wrath.
I honestly, book it for another time. Like, I don't know, this Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday. I'll be fine.
Not Sunday.
I don't even know what my own booking is, so good luck with that.
Yeah, but I unfortunately, until things are cleared up at work, I do have to go for now.
Oh shit. Well, good luck to you, bro.
Have a good night, Brockus. Can you do me a favor?
Aside from call Wrath a bitch, Wrath, you're a bitch.
Well, thank you for that one.
Hey,
But,
$20, man.
If you're gonna jack off tonight, and I know it's been a while, so you're gonna jack off tonight. Please think of me and Samaj doing it. Me as the top, obviously. It's just in his bumhole. I don't care if you think of this guy that you see right now and Samaj in real life, or if you think of the apes. Just think of us. Think
Gonna
of us.
be a lot of monkey love in my head.
Just,
And just remember,
Your way to
Naked
go.
Ape and Jim will both be filming and jerking at the same time. Yeah, keep that in mind.
Fair enough. All right, guys, take it easy.
Later.
Take
Bye,
care, bro.
Brockus.
Have a
learn
good
to be
one.
ambidextrous, fucker.
Oh, and Kadunk, the easiest answer who Wrath is? Wrath is the guy who fought Stairs and lost.
Oh, okay.
That was a good.
Wait, I would really like for Samaj and Ren to give a proper explanation of who Wrath. Wrath, it's not going to be complimentary. They know who you are. I'm going to go take. I can still hear you.
Complimentary wouldn't be here.
No, I'll still be able to hear you, but Wrath's in charge.
Oh, Christ on sale. I'm back for like 8 minutes and I'm in charge.
Yes.
Well, I think because
Well, I thought you guys were growing. I'm sorry. Was I mistaken?
Yes, absolutely.
In my pants.
Yeah, I was gonna say. If I could describe Wolf Shot on the Cunt Stream, it would be a Josh Groban song. You guys all know which one.
No,
Anyway,
no, I don't.
okay, get it out. Let's hear Wrath according to Ren and Samaj.
Samaj, you go first.
Let's see who I'm gonna block on Twitter first.
Is that how it's going to be?
No, of course not.
Blocking
I'm not
people?
failure. I'm not failure.
You're not failure. Failure. Hold on
Failure.
a second.
Why do I remind you of that asshole who sings "You Raised Me Up"?
That was the joke. Yes, is that your pants are getting progressively tighter, ergo risen up. But anyway, I want to be roasted. Okay, I've had a long week and I could use the laugh.
Okay, well, cool. Like, somebody roast
If-
him because I
if
have
there
no idea
is-
who he is. Give me an idea as to who this is.
Right.
I don't know who you are either. So if that helps.
Yeah, no,
he's
exactly.
a
Like,
woman.
I don't mind. I don't know who you are. You don't know who
He
I
used to
am.
co-host the Cunt Stream, and he
So,
was very good at it.
He was.
Sometimes people need to suffer in order for you to learn a lesson. With that said, though, never trust a dolphin to give you alcohol, because unfortunately, dolphin ale is a harsh mistress.
It's mead. It's mead actually, but
Well, that's what he says. I don't know if I believe it
It's
it
probably
is.
because-
because I'm not foolish enough to trust a dolphin.
Trust me. I got my ass beat by stairs. I know what I got my ass beat by stairs doing.
Well, you see, women get the dolphin D, and guys get the ale or the mead. Let's just go with mead. And as a result of such said beverage, a fight ensued between our Wrath here, who had duked it out with a staircase, and it was an epic battle. Unfortunately, we never saw it. But he did have, I believe you had some pictures of the blood stains, which
I did. No, I didn't break any bones that time. I've broken 19 bones. Oh, broken phone. Yes. My phone got caught between my hand and the wall. I actually broke. It was this hand. I actually broke this bone right here. Destroyed the phone. And dented the wall. Like the stud. Dented where the stud is on the corner. Gravity's a bitch.
Gravity is a bitch. And this is why if you're drinking anything that comes from Dolphin, do not plan on touching the stairs, let alone going up and down them.
If you live near stairs, lock yourself in a room if you're going to drink dolphin mead. That's the best endorsement I can give his product.
Wrath.
Wait.
This kind of ties in well to tonight's topic. You were drunk enough that night that you had a fight with the stairs, and you.
I know where this is going.
You told Vamp how pretty she was.
Hey! In my defense, can anyone here say that she's unattractive?
No.
I
cute.
Gorgeous.
I've never
Vamp,
seen her.
Vamp is definitely pretty,
She's
but
so-
that wasn't where I was going with this. Do you think at that point of drunkenness, you would have started singing and dancing on stream?
Oh god.
Did I? I don't remember.
Do you think you would have started fucking Numa dancing and singing 80s songs on stream?
Well, now I'm gonna have to rewatch that. Oh, you want the view. This never happened. You want that one view.
No.
Struggling.
I'm not
You guys
you
are
did this.
struggling. One view of an old story.
He's asking if you would have.
I'm not saying you did this. I'm saying failure did this tonight.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah. Do you think you were drunk enough to do that?
I've been to AA meetings in Florida, and I still think he'd win fucked up story time in AA meetings in Florida. Because
Failure
that's
was
bad.
Failure. No,
failure
failure.
was drunker than I have been in a long fucking time.
Right. Yeah. No,
that
no,
was
no.
the best
This is-
dream I've ever seen.
I made a
that
made a
fucking
thing.
dream with Destiny. I was fucking loaded. I
Kadunk
was
made an amazing
far more
thing.
drunk than
I
I
made
should
a
have been.
I made a thing that kind
But
of
failure was
shows
worse.
exactly what failure did today.
Oh.
Like it's screenshots from the stream.
It was one of the most beautiful ASMR pieces I've ever heard. I'm gonna listen to it when I go to sleep tonight.
Let me just say that I'm really glad that when I got infamously drunk, and the first time I've been cut off in my entire drinking career at bars was earlier this week, that no one thought to pull out a camera. Thank you, redneck bars.
I was like, you have good friends. You have happy friends.
I showed up alone. I made new friends because I was doing stupid shit on the mic because it was karaoke night.
I love the fact that you still have background rap. I love that guy.
That's the most beautiful part of my life is when I was in the Navy
That
and
was
people
my favorite
respected
part
me.
of having you on the concert. We had background rap.
Yeah.
Yep. Background wrath, never amused by anything. No matter what happened,
What's going on?
that cat was always disappointed. It just
Yeah, he was always sitting there just like, no, be better.
it's like that's what I become.
And that was the reason I strive to be better.
It was like
You
that.
disappeared. It didn't matter that you were gone, but background wrath was gone. So I
Well,
stopped striving.
Did somebody read the super chat already from American Phoenix?
I don't know. Read it just in case.
American Phoenix for $5. Wrath is what happens if you combine Schmeckel and Samaj, but remove the top hat, artistic talent, and likability.
That's not bad. That's not bad actually. That like
Citizens United negating technology for life and people's safety asks, why is Big Alaska here?
Shut the fuck up, Caden. You
Yeah, I don't care.
gotta remove some hair. You gotta remove some hair. Since we're throwing Samaj in the mix, you gotta remove about 4 inches of dick. And you also gotta remove that that whole. No, there's nothing else. Other than that, it's entirely accurate.
my only complaint about this picture that you have there, Samaj, the one you're presenting. My only complaint is you gave me Trump hands. Look how tiny those are. That's terrible. You gave me Trump hands.
It's because you're comparing him to your head. Dude. That thing was huge.
I'm just saying. Those look like Trump hands.
And Stone.
You know what, Wrath?
What do I know? Tell me, Samaj.
You'd have a much better one by now if you hadn't run away.
No, I have actually really great ones.
Oh, look at that! You're bigger than a gorilla head. You're a gigantic hand.
Gigantic hand.
Yep. When they say let's give so and so a big hand, I was so like, let's not. I don't want to be part of that.
Yeah. And Stone Mexican guy is asking, does this guy fuck the Navy cutout?
I actually really thought about shooting it. Like I got a new gun and I'm cheap, so I thought about taking that to the range instead of a target and just like hanging that up and like running it out to 20 yards, just pop.
It's really weird to me that we've got people in the chat sitting here calling Rad this guy.
Yeah.
They have no idea who Wrath is. Wrath was a fucking co-host before Samaj or Anon.
Wrath was one of the
Mr.
original
Alan.
co-hosts.
So
Is Wrath
number one.
favorite
I
guy?
was the original co-host, actually.
Oh,
Yeah, Schmeichel just confirmed that earlier.
Anyone else? Anybody who doesn't know Wrath it has only been here the past
What was it been? 4 months? Not even 4 months, like 3.5.
I was thinking more like 6, but
No. Well, okay. So the last 6 includes my first hiatus, and I came back for about a month and a half. So.
oh yeah, no. Most of the people that time through that time you were here won't remember you. It would have been people before that.
Okay. So
Yeah,
yeah,
but
I guess
do you
6
fuck the cutout?
No,
There you go.
there's no holes in it.
Citizens United negating technology.
There's no holes we see.
1 second. Citizens United negating technology for life and people's safety. That's a really long name. Really long name. So from now on, I'm just gonna call you
Cunt.
Dick. He says we don't care who was left behind. Usually.
Well, clearly you're not Five Finger Death Punch fans. So I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
he says we don't care who was left behind. Meanwhile, he's watching. He's watching one of the worst streams out there.
Oh god, that was a fun stream. I love that thumbnail, Samaj. That was a lot of fun.
The one that got Schmeichel in trouble? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, this stream was technically what got me in trouble.
Which
Oh.
time?
When I posted the Liz porn.
Oh yeah, the Liz porn. Oh my god.
The thing.
Oh my god.
When I posted that, Twitter banned me.
For
Yeah,
good reason.
Do you remember the fucking like week-long Twitter battle I got in with Liz after that shit? Oh my god.
Yeah, but what happened was Twitter banned me. Obviously, because I was reported. Yeah, and you're able to file an appeal. So I said something along the lines of, basically, I posted porn of a chick, and her boyfriend got. I posted porn of a chick who sells her porn. I made that clear. And her boyfriend got upset because he doesn't like me, and got upset that I posted pictures of his new girlfriend.
That she had publicly available. You posted links, whatever.
She,
Well,
and
yeah,
another important point is she has 2 buttholes.
included all that shit. Just
Yep.
Yeah.
The 2 buttholes. Oh god, 2 buttholes.
I'm
got
giving
2
you
buttholes.
a bare bones thing, but the response I got was essentially, pornography is not allowed on Twitter. Blah blah blah. We've removed anything pornographic on your profile. You can have it back. Don't do it again. Essentially.
Hey, American Phoenix super chatted. I remember when Wrath was here before.
One second. Before we get, let me finish my point. I went and looked at the channel, and I scrolled down, and the post of Liz's porn was still there. It was still sitting there. I manually deleted that. What had been deleted was my my Twitter banner, which was that image of me, you, and Haley Dollar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that was pornographic.
That was what they had thought was pornographic, not the Liz reptile porn I posted. That wasn't the actual thing Twitter thought they were punishing me for.
Well, back to the super chat. American Phoenix for $5. I remember when Wrath was here before. I said I didn't care if he likes me, and he said good, and we shared a moment of mutual not giving a fuck.
He's still my favorite nihilistic homie, to be honest.
And
I still don't give a fuck what you think about me, but it's cool that you're giving money to my homies. That's cool.
Pour one out for the homies.
You know, it's funny that Schmeichel is the one who gets in trouble for this image when I'm the one who made it, and I posted it.
Right?
No,
Like, why is no one talking about that?
Well, because everybody likes Samaj.
Doesn't matter. The funny thing is that that's what I got punished for instead of the Liz reptile porn. when the people reporting me were reporting me for the Liz reptile porn. The fact that I got punished for this instead of Samaj is because I was the one presenting it as my fucking banner. But that was what they looked at my profile and thought was the offensive thing.
I still love this one too. This,
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's still the solo is still my avatar on Twitter, man.
I saw that.
Samaj. Oh,
Yup.
we have another core group. Well, we have a new core group. You got to do something similar.
Yeah, you gotta do a new core group shot. I mean, you can't have me as part of the core group shot anymore, man. I'm just a guest.
I'm not saying I'm just saying he's got to do something with Brockus, Zell, Kadant, Wolfi.
Group shots are
I mean-
so fucking time consuming.
I mean,
I need something to use that don't have Tonka and Vamp in it.
yeah. I say Samaj, I'm just. Oh, did Tonka and Vamp you guys fell out with? When did that shit happen? And what happened?
Not we, and it's not like we're enemies or anything. Just, well, we ain't friends no more.
Huh? That's weird. I'm actually still friends with Vamp on Facebook.
No, I'm not saying they're bad people.
Well, you know too much, so.
Yeah. I probably know way too much.
Anonymous. I love that one.
No, I'm not saying they're bad people. I'm just saying we don't talk no more.
I mean, I haven't talked to either of them since I left this show, actually.
Yeah, no. Well, we had a falling out. It's settled and shit.
Well, I mean, I don't need to know details. That's y'all's thing. Oh, Samaj. But I'm sorry to hear that, man. I thought you guys are all kind of like chill and stuff still.
No, we're all good now. It was a minor falling out. Most of it was actually misunderstandings on my part.
Let me shit happens. Like
we're all good. It's just they're not they're not going to be showing up here. I'm not going to be showing up there. You know.
I feel you. I mean, I'm showing. I agreed to show up here because I still consider you and Samaj, and I didn't even know Rem was going to be here. But I still consider the three of you guys friends. I mean, Wolf, you and I don't actually know each other all that well, but I would consider you a decent person. I don't have anything against you.
Yeah, man, you're cool as fuck. I love the beard.
Thanks. It's been slowing down. It's not growing as fast as it was.
A lot fuller than I remember.
Yeah. Well, I've been taking better care of it lately. Is really what it is.
And that's what lesbians do.
Oh look, is that you, Outlaw on the right?
I say, you know what? I'm just a lesbian that doesn't require a strap on. So
neither do I.
Mr. LM002 says, Schmeckle, have you ever smoked a cigar on stream? No, because I won't smoke a shitty cigar and I can't afford a good one.
Oh man, I'm definitely getting a good cigar this year. Going to a way back wedding.
Before you dig into this, another thing on the chat. I am Cancer says Tonka Saw kept muting Destiny and Schmeckle told him not to, and Tonka did as Schmeckle said. Fact. Tonka did keep muting him, but it turns out I was the one out of line there. I didn't realize that I was really drunk. I didn't realize Destiny was trying to dox Tonka, so Tonka was well within his boundaries to keep fucking muting him.
Oh man, that picture didn't age well.
No, it did not predict.
Tonka and I don't have issues. Just well, we ain't gonna be doing no fusion dance anytime soon.
No.
Yeah.
Although there is a picture of Schmeckelsaw right there.
Schmeckelsaw.
Here to bring the pain.
I've missed hanging out with you guys,
Schmeckle, think of your voice.
but
it hurts. It's hurting my throat even more now that I did it for a while, then stopped, and then just did it again.
The cheesy boobs. Cheesy
oh,
boobs.
the cheesy boobs.
And now it's not here for me to tell her to do it.
Wrath! Get your titties out and melt some cheese on them.
Schmeckle.
I'll take shit that's not going to happen for 1,000.
Oh, we got you back for a reason, Wrath.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were bored, and so was I.
Wrath, we got you back here because between all of us, we've all been meaning to ask you a question.
Oh God.
How do you?
I mean, what's up?
Any?
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that I'm sponsored by Turtle Wax, but we're in negotiation.
Okay, so it is a wax. I wasn't sure.
Of course, it doesn't happen naturally.
No, but seriously, want to replace Ren?
No.
Hey!
No, don't worry. Ren doesn't really have much of a role. She's only on CNN, and you actually can't replace her there. But
So what I have to do is retweet the streams. That's what I have to do. Okay.
yeah,
It's still hard and fast no, but thanks for the offer.
I've been looking for a secretary.
It's-
Oh, look, it's the picture
Rockers.
when I didn't do nothing.
I didn't do nothing.
I almost wrote a parody of Rucka's Logan didn't do nothing, but Schmeckle didn't do nothing, and then I realized all the fucked up shit you actually have done that you didn't get busted for.
What the fuck did I do that was fucked up?
Okay, watch any of your streams while you're sober, and you'll answer your own question.
Oh, what have I done that was out of line?
Do I really have to answer that?
What have I done, Jeremy?
That's not my name.
Oh, well, I was trying to dox you. From Idaho. He works on a fucking grain farm or a steel mill, one of the two. He's married to 2 black girls.
Oh god, the muffin, the fucking oven mitt.
Yeah, admit.
That was one of the first times we had Sinatra Says on the stream.
Oh yeah, I miss that cat. I haven't talked to him in forever.
Yeah, he probably won't be around anymore.
Well, he got really buddy with Tonka, and Tonka was trying to get me on when I was about to leave this show, and I was just like, "Nah, homie, I'm not about that."
No, he yeah, I'm good with Tonka and all of them, but with Sinatra, I fucked up, so he probably won't be around here anymore.
Whoa, Samaj, write this shit down and fucking save it for future prosperity. Schmeckle just admitted fault.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've done that like 47 times this year, and it's hard.
Yeah, and all of them were after I left.
Yeah, it happens.
You left and I grew up, Wrath. You were holding me back. You were keeping me a child. You were keeping me a boy, but now I am a man. I am a man now.
Yeah, you don't sound like one.
I'm a man now.
You only sound like one on your videos. And we all know you cheat the audio.
He makes himself sound more grown up than he actually does.
I have to.
It's true, but your video quality has come up. I was gonna tell you that. I watched your most recent piece, and it was pretty decent, bro. Good work. I mean, it was mostly other things, and that's probably what made it good. And it was just, like your pitch changed left,
I was
just,
waiting for that.
and then roll credits. That's probably what made it enjoyable.
90% other people's work, and I made the missus put it together for me.
Oh, so you outsourced all your technological stuff like I do.
I found all the clips, and I was like, "Hey,
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. Here's the thing that he did slightly more efficiently than you, Ren. He didn't have to marry John Cleese to use someone else's work. Hey, you brought up the stairs. Payback's a bitch.
Sure. Hey, I have no qualms about it. Yes, I married someone in order to do all my technical work for me. But that does mean I don't have to do any of my technical work, so I still win.
Where Schmeckel, all he did to get someone to do his technical work was forget a condom one time.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Rat, it's even less than that. I haven't used condoms since I was 15.
Okay, he never learned what condoms do.
I knew what
all he did was sleep through sex ed, and he got himself a tech advisor.
Yes.
I've always been very lucky. And then around age 22, my luck ran out.
Yeah. But you're still on the hook for the kid, though. So
There you got your.
that motherfucking kid. I now have a child that I love and somebody to do all my boring background shit.
hey, I have someone who I love, and on top of that, I get his paycheck, and he does all my technical work.
Exactly. I got me an Igor.
And feminism marches on.
All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna leave Wrath in charge again because he used to be occasionally good at that.
How you been there, Wrath? He's working. getting by?
I used to tell a joke as a 15-year-old that I would someday be the richest man in the world because I would design a machine that would allow you to stab someone in the face through the internet. Why didn't I fucking do that?
Because that takes work.
How interesting.
Nailed it. But yeah, fuck. God. So for context, I work in tech support, and there's always some moron that has no idea what they're talking about that calls in 2 minutes before I'm supposed to leave.
Wrath, I left you in charge. You were supposed to entertain the audience, not bore them to death.
I no longer get any of the super chat money from this show, so boring them to death, it gives me an excuse to go to bed.
Wrath.
Yeah.
Still get.
So, Samaj, take over. You're in charge now.
I am. Oh my god, what am I supposed to do here?
Turn on your camera and grab a Tenga egg.
Oh man, I don't have those thing eggs. I had to throw them away.
Tenga eggs anymore.
After all of that promo, they still wouldn't sponsor you guys. It's like your show's shit or something.
Gary Coolboobs, why do you always post things in like 5s?
Because spamming chat is fun.
I mean, here's my theory. His internet's so bad that he keeps reposting it because he gets a message that it failed and it didn't actually.
Yeah, no, apparently YouTube is doing it according to him.
So I'm telling you, his internet is so bad that he's reposting because it said message failed, but it didn't actually fail.
AW for $2 says, here you go then.
Gary Coolboobs, you have accidentally spammed us multiple times. I will forgive you for a donation of $59.99 recurring.
American.
Yeah, American. None of that Canadian shit.
I was gonna say they call their money loonies and toonies, for fuck's sake. Like, can you actually purchase things with that shit?
Yes.
Well, I mean, like a lot of it.
It's possible, but I'm not sure what you buy is worth anything. It's mainly made in Canada.
Yeah, I was gonna say it was like Tim Hortons and like moose feed. So yeah, that's worth money.
Anyway,
Tim Hortons?
this week we're gonna wrap the fuck up. Samaj, do your Samaj thing.
We had people here. I just actually dipped out for a bit.
Samaj,
Alright.
you have one thing. Well, I guess two things. Did you at least do the other thing? Is there?
I think you have to remind him what the other thing was.
A goddamn thumbnail.
No, because I have way too much on the go right now. That's why you haven't seen new thumbnails.
Race Jacobson says for $2, here's 2 fun coupons. Thank you, Race. Samaj, you didn't do the thumbnail, so at least tell us who the fuck was here.
We have Gadon, we had Brockus.
The people currently here.
Well, with the exception of Brockus, because he had to leave.
Yeah, that was it.
Yeah.
Brockus was the only extra that we'd had that's
Yeah.
not here anymore.
And then we had Igor, we had Schmeckel, we had Outlaw Bear Dog, we had the return of Wrath of Controversy.
And
Yeah,
Ren.
and Ren. Did I say Igor already? Yeah, I got
Yes, you said
Schmeckel,
Igor.
myself, and oh god, that's it. We're done. We're done for.
All right, get
Yeah,
the fuck out of here. Just
we're
goodbye.
fucking done, cunts. We'll be done in about whenever I hit the button. I hit it now, so